heart chakra, and in one fluid motion, perform at least 3 clockwise palm circles, holding in this position momentarily. Then, spread hands along the length of the spine to the base of the skull and the base of the sacrum. Rest the palm of one hand on the recipient's sacral base and the other at the base of the skull. Hands should be held in this position for as long as is necessary for the facilitator and recipient to form a connection of balance and a feeling of relaxation and trust in both individuals. The facilitator may feel for rhythm, pulse, or energy as indicators. In order to maintain the feeling of trust and balance formed in Step 1, it's important to sustain physical contact with the recipient at all times. If at any time you feel a loss of connection, you may return to the heart chakra and repeat the relevant steps found in Step 1, and then continue with the procedure from your stopping place. Apply lavender essential oil along the length of the spine. Use the pads of your fingers and light touch to evenly distribute the oil. Perform the alternating palm slide. Move on to 5-zone activation. Upon completing 5-zone activation, you will perform auricular stress reduction, the final step in stress management. Grip each earlobe between your thumb and forefinger. Using gentle pressure, work your fingers in small circles along the ear to the top. Upon reaching the top of the ear, slide your thumb with gentle pressure along the back of the ear, returning to the lobe. Repeat these steps 3 times. Apply Melaleuca essential oil along the length of the spine. Use the pads of your fingers and light touch to evenly distribute the oil. Perform the alternating palm slide. Move on to 5-zone activation. Apply On Guard essential oil along the length of the spine. Use the pads of your fingers and light touch to evenly distribute the oil. Perform the alternating palm slide. Move on to 5-zone activation. Next, perform the thumb walk tissue pull. Apply AromaTouch essential oil along the length of the spine. Use the pads of your fingers and light touch to evenly distribute the oil. Perform the alternating palm slide. Move on to 5-zone activation. Apply Deep Blue essential oil along the length of the spine. Use the pads of your fingers and light touch to evenly distribute the oil. Perform the alternating palm slide. Move on to 5-zone activation. Next, perform the thumb walk tissue pull. Move to the feet of the recipient. Apply a light, even coating of first wild orange, followed by peppermint essential oils to the bottom of one foot using the palm of your hand. Distribute the oil over the recipient's foot. Hold the foot in both hands and massage the foot using your thumbs. Make sure to work through all 3 regions thoroughly using medium pressure, beginning in region 1. Next, work through zones 1 through 5 on the same foot, beginning in zone 1. Start at the point of the heel and move to the toes by alternately walking each thumb vertically through each zone, applying medium pressure. Upon completion, move on to the 5-zone tissue pull. Hold the recipient's foot in both hands. Begin in zone 1 at the point of the heel and pull your thumbs and the pads of your fingers with medium pressure through the zone, so that your thumb and fingers are pulling through both sides of the foot. Alternate hands. Repeat this process 3 times for each zone, completing the 3 repetitions in one zone before moving to the next. Repeat this entire process with the recipient's other foot. Apply first wild orange and then peppermint essential oil along the length of the spine. Use the pads of your fingers and light touch to evenly distribute the oil. Perform the alternating palm slide. After completing the 4 major steps of the AromaTouch technique, return to the feet of the recipient. Lift the recipient's feet slightly off the table and gently rock their body back and forth, pushing them away and then pulling them towards you to stimulate lymphatic system movement. Repeat this procedure in 2 to 3 intervals for 15 to 30 seconds. The AromaTouch hand technique is a great introductory model and companion to the AromaTouch technique. It's not only an easy way to experience essential oils, it is also highly effective at improving systemic constants. This condensed version of the AromaTouch technique will be very useful and effective in the management of many symptoms. It can be used in the home, at demonstrations, and is also discreet enough for public settings. The AromaTouch hand technique is a multi-purpose procedure that will be effective in the management of many of life's everyday discomforts and stresses. This procedure is meant to be a multi-purpose procedure to provide relief for a variety of symptoms: stress, anxiety, tension, etc. While the same method will be used for all symptoms, the essential oil selected may differ, as different oils contain different beneficial properties. Use both hands to grip one of the recipient's hands on either side, with the dorsum or back of their hand facing upward, and with your thumbs on top. Use your thumbs to stretch the tissue of the hand, moving from the inside to the outward edge, and from their wrist to the base of the fingers. Turn the recipient's hand over and apply a light, even coating of your selected oil to the entire palm side of the hand. Grip the recipient's hand with one hand on either side, with your thumbs on top. Use your thumbs to methodically work through the hand's 3 regions, beginning in region 1 with medium pressure. Make sure to massage the entire surface area of each of the hand's regions. Next, use your thumbs to work through each of the hand's 5 zones. Beginning in zone 1, place your thumbs at the top of the recipient's hand, close to the wrist, and alternately work thumbs down the entire length of zone 1 to the tip of the finger. Repeat the procedure for all 5 zones. Move on to the interphalangeal pull. With the recipient's palm facing up, grip their wrist in one hand. Use your other hand to stretch the interphalangeal tissue located between each finger, away from their hand, by gripping and sliding the tissue between your thumb and forefinger. Repeat the pull 3 times in between each finger before moving on to the next. Repeat the entire hand technique with the recipient's other hand. We at doTERRA are happy to share with you the AromaTouch technique, meant to provide you with another powerful way to incorporate essential oils into your life and the lives of your loved ones. We hope that the tools that you learned in this DVD will help you to achieve a lifetime of health and wellness.